Good morning. Welcome back to the live stream on this Thursday, which means Euro Truck Simulator in Europe with our American Volvo, or European Volvo if you want to be more specific. It's a Swedish car, so I don't know. You call it what you will. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, Oreo. Hey, Ghost. That's ATS. That is not ATS. This is ETS, Euro Truck Simulator. American Truck Simulator has a little bit of a different truck. You can read right there. It says Euro. And we are in a European truck. The ones without the on the cab over. Yes, ETS2 to be very nerdy. We like to be nerdy here, don't we? If you guys are here, I bet you're a little bit of a nerd like I am. What time is it in the game? It is 10 p.m. So we do need to sleep. So let's find a place to sleep and then we can turn to daylight. There's a shop here nearby. Need to take either left or right. Take the right at the exit and then go around. We'll go at the shop. Start the engine. Engine is on. No, engine is on now. That was just power. I was insulted as a nerd once, but it took more as a compliment. Oh, me too, man. Every now and then somebody will come here at the live stream and they'll say, "Oh, you're a nerd." I'm like, yeah. I spent hours building and tweaking a simulator. Am I not a nerd? The rain is loud, is it? Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I lowered a little bit. Let me know if it's still too loud. Let's turn the wipers on here. We're gonna turn right and right because I wanna sleep. There's still some sunlight. Funny enough. And it's 10 p.m. in the game time. Cheeto, thank you, sir. And the music was kind of loud too. Oh, not here. Nerds live longer. Sorry, I lowered the volume a little bit. Is it better now? Because there's a delay, so I don't know if you guys are seeing the rain's better or not. The music can go up a little bit. Yeah, the music is very soft, so sometimes it'll just be quiet. It's just one of those, I like this like easy sound library for live streaming, and it's copyright free, so it helps me so I don't get like any demonetization or any issues while I'm live streaming. Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I hope you like what you're watching, and if you are, please don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. We'll go around, make a U-turn here. Because I want to stop at the, there's a service center. Do I need service? I don't really need service. Can we make this U-turn? I can see yeah, we're going to be able to. Where is it? It's right here. Oh, I could have turned there. 8 a.m. for you? Yeah, it's 8 a.m. for me as well. Oh, man, you work overnight? Oh, dude. Respect, man. Let's do some service here since we're here, and you know, might as well. Let's repair all. Due to the okay. Give us an I don't know what that is. Frozen noodles. I'm sorry. So let's stop here. There's a parking spot there so I can sleep. I think it's here. There you go, right here. Put the parking brake on, engine off, and sleep. 7 a.m. Start the engine. Yes, I do read the chat. Oh, we got a 10-year-old here. Look, the kids just arrived in the chat. I do, Frozen, and I don't know what that means. UW, I have no idea. All right, let's find a job, right? Because otherwise we're just free as a bird. We're in Rotterdam. Where should we drive? Let's go to Germany. Yeah, let's discover that city. Travemünde. I don't know how to say that. Brake pressure is low? Was he? Yeah. Got a low brake pressure again. I follow back in 12 hours. You got yourself a mute. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. All right, let's go back to our regular program. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had somebody spam me on my other live stream. So we're taking, where are we going? We're going right. Everybody's so quiet today. Especially on YouTube. Only a few fellas talking. Normally you let the engine run until the brake pressure is good if you want to be realistic. I know. But it was very close to 60 FPS. That's the threshold that will stop beeping. And if it's really bad, it will stop the truck, so we'll just go with the flow. Where is it? Right here. We're going to the DHL facility. Welcome, guys. J-Rod, hello. Welcome to the live stream. And let's get the freight. And we're going to go to Germany. We are in the Netherlands. And we're going to go to Travemünde. I don't know how to say that. I'm Brazilian. I speak English. I don't speak German. So I apologize. You do Bosnia next. I don't think I have Bosnia here, Philly. Philly dog. How's everybody's day going so far? Where are you in the world? Your yard. This is a trailer. Let's baby. You're gonna buy Kings Road? Yeah. The new one, right? That they announced? Yeah, definitely. It looks good. Looks like a great game. Good morning so far, Grundy. Yeah, I can't complain myself either. I don't like daylight saving time when it ends, but in the morning it's good to wake up and it's already light. But it's annoying here in Florida because we still have like nice weather and it gets dark by 5 some. There we are. We are with this DHL trailer right here. And I think we're driving towards, we're driving towards Germany. In our Volvo, our beautiful Volvo FH16, and let's go. Do you ever drive in third person on ATS or ETS? I do not, Penguin. It's really hard. Like, this is the third person view. I think it's super hard to see. It gets really hard. And I don't like, to be honest, even on other games, I don't like to drive in third person, like Assetto Corsa or Assetto Corsa Competizione. I feel weird when I'm driving in third person. And also the setup that I have here, my computer, the way the TV is and the way I'm seated, in relation to the TV, every time you put on third person, the car is going to be higher and the road is going to be up. So I have to look up to drive, and that is very uncomfortable. That is the truth. It's uncomfortable to drive with the third person camera on. Penguin, I'm a weirdo and I go third person when I back up. Oh yeah, a lot of people go in third person when they back up. I just think it's easier to look at the rear view mirrors than the outside camera. I don't want to be moving around, but I do understand folks that go on the outside, especially if you don't have head tracking and a single monitor. It's just a lot easier. Kiss Martin, hello. Everybody on YouTube is so quiet today. You guys okay? The chat rate is usually at like 10 at this time. Green, green, green. Don't forget, guys, I do have tutorials on my channel about how to build this thing. If you guys are interested. About the steering wheel, the head unit there on the Apple CarPlay, and the whole simulator itself. I'm still working on the electronics on the Arduino, so how to get the buttons to work. But it's coming eventually. Why are your brakes so strong, Jaw Wick? It's a game thing. I don't know. I turned it down a little bit and I put the realistic physics, but still, I think it's still a little too strong. I agree with you. We're gonna turn right here. How much did the full setup cost? About, you know, the full setup, talking about the rig, what makes my simulator special is the car. And the car part was $300 plus another $400 in hardware. Just around 700 bucks for the simulator, not considering the TV and the PC. How to get your route on your phone, Jeremipo. So there's an app on Patreon called Truck Sim GPS, and Truck Sim GPS will connect to your phone, Android or iOS, and it will work with the game. So there's a server. Oops, over the curve there. There's a server thing you got to install on your computer. It will send the data from the game to your phone, just like if you were on in real world. So the GPS work. It's on Patreon, so it's paid. Theoretically, they said it was going to be free when they release to the public. I don't know. I hope so. Yeah, to be honest, oh yeah, not bad for the price of the simulator. Yeah, it's not expensive. A lot of people think it's very expensive. It's a fancy table, guys. This is a fancy desk. This is just a fancy setup that I happen to put some electronics here to control, just like joystick. An Arduino Uno, which is this guy here, that costs like 20 bucks. This is super cheap. This is a microcontroller that talks computer and gauge cluster language, and a bunch of these guys, which are Arduino Micro Pros. 5 of these will cost you 25 bucks, and then you can connect your button just like a button box. Imagine driving a sim truck instead of driving a real one. Oh, absolutely, man. Why would I drive a real one? I work from home, man. It's like saying, imagine playing Battlefield instead of going to the war. What? Doesn't make any sense, Jasper. Does the GPS work on ATS? Yes, it works with ATS and ETS. I saw the developers working on the mods maps as well. I know the vanilla maps work, all of them. And he is working on some, like the mainstream mods, like the bigger mods that people use. They work on the Truck Sim GPS also, but I don't know to which extent he did cover the mods. So, gotta check his Patreon for that. And we are here in Netherlands, in Rotterdam, and we're going towards Germany, in case you guys are wondering. We're taking a DHL trailer here, and we're driving in our Volvo VNL 24. No, this is not the VNL. I lie. VNL is the one I drive in Euro Truck, an American Truck Simulator. This is Euro Truck Simulator, so I'm driving the FH16. What's stopping you from really go fast right now? Well, traffic laws. I'm in a truck. I'm trying to read the chat, Hayden. Several reasons. If you want to see me driving fast, I usually live stream on Assetto Corsa on the weekends. And I'm thinking later today I want to live stream a little bit on Assetto Corsa because I want to celebrate a little bit. You're from Poland. Nice. Hello to Poland. Go around this guy here. The speed limit here in Europe is so low. It's 31 miles an hour here. Just improved to 50, but still, god dang it. Wait, how does the wheel connect on a Wheelbase, Oliver? So with a quick release, just like a regular gaming controller, Oliver. I have a QR2 here. I can show you with this BMW one that I also have, so I'm going to put my knees here to work. But this is the quick release, and the quick release will connect to the Wheelbase. I have a Fanatec, and this is a BMW steering wheel with the pedal shifter. I use it because of the pedal shifter, and this will connect. I have several steering wheels. This is just one of them. You live in Netherlands. Oh, nice, car boy. We're here. We're in your home place. We're driving in Netherlands at A1 E231. Where are we exactly? Amsterdam. We just drove past Amsterdam and we're headed towards Germany right now. That's where we're going. South Africa. Hello, Damien. Hello to South Africa, man. What does a crash look like, Marshall? It doesn't look any different because this game does not have crash physics. So there's no body deformation. There's no visual damage. The only thing you see is on my Apple CarPlay here. You see there's a little truck drawing there. There's a percentage. And that percentage will go up because I do have damage then. So nothing much will happen if you get damage. But I'll have to spend money, in-game money, to fix the truck. And that will, you know, be annoying. I do usually get a lot of tickets here in Europe because I'm used to drive in America and speed limit in the US is like 60 at least. But we do have 70 miles an hour on most highways. But to me, it's kind of crazy that we have to drive at 50. And also, why only me? Because that truck there is, we're driving at 60 miles an hour right now, a little over 60. That truck is, we're keeping up with that truck. But the speed limit is 50. He should be driving slower. Take the Autobahn. No, the Autobahn still has a speed limit for trucks. Madman. It's Nokia. Thank you, man. What happens if you put the truck in reverse while driving? So it's a money shift, and it will just damage the transmission a little bit. And the truck will kind of behave a little crazy. Thank you, Eagle. Thank you, sir. Hello to Singapore. Oh, nice. We got people from all over the world. I used to do semi-tires. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice, man. Money shift in a big truck? I mean, that's how I call in a car. I don't know if they call it a different way in the truck. I don't know if it's possible in a real truck. It's possible in the game because I've tried. Run from the cops. So the cops won't chase you here in the game. The cops will issue tickets and that's it. Pennsylvania Turnpike is 70. Yeah, so in America, the speed limit for trucks is a lot better. In some places, you even get to drive at 80 miles an hour with a truck. Pretty cool. What state are you from? I'm in Florida, Seth. Central Florida right now. Is this a simulation driving game? Yes. A Venetia. Yes. And we are driving in Europe today. I usually drive on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I drive in America on American Truck Simulator. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I drive here in Europe. And then Saturdays I go wild on other sim racing games like Assetto Corsa Competizione. BeamNG is one of my favorite games, and it works nice. Hello to the UAE. How do you have it hooked up to the dash? Just Alex, with this through USB. You can hook up an Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. This is the Arduino Uno. It's a little microcontroller that you can program. So essentially, you tell it, you know, the car language. You tell the gauge cluster language, which is CAN bus. This little shield will talk to it, and then it will connect to 12 volts. Like this is a BMW gauge cluster that I can connect, and it's also working. So you put the wires, which are just two wires, CAN high and CAN low, two wires here. And then you have the power, which is 12 volts. So 4 wires out of this cluster, and then it sends CAN bus signals. So the speedometer, the RPMs, the fuel gauge, the light here, the parking brake. I can turn off the light. You'll see this goes off. Turn it on, it'll go on again. If I put the parking brake, it'll do the parking brake thing. So the light will come on. The wipers. Everything is with Arduinos. And welcome to Germany, guys. We're just crossing the country line. Oh, you live in Central Florida, Bella? Nice. Where in Central Florida? I'm in Tampa Bay. How do you connect the GPS app to the game? Yo, AG. So you connected with an app called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Truck Sim GPS is on Patreon. It's not on Apple Store or Google Store yet. Do you ever play The Crew? I played in the past. Not playing currently. No iRacing. BF2 Doves. I used to play iRacing. I'm not a big fan of their model of monthly payments. I think I do have enough monthly payments in my life already. I don't want to add another one just to be able to drive on another simulator. So I do drive a lot on Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione, and to me, they're fine. They're perfectly fine simulators. I'm no professional driver. I'm not trying to be one. What I want to do is have fun. Sometimes I want to drive in a track and be, you know, fast, or sometimes I just want to drive in a truck and just chill. Play a CD, baby. I can't. I don't want to copyright, you know, break the copyright on YouTube, especially. Not on TikTok, they don't care, but YouTube does. Oh, nice. Ocala. Love Ocala. Drove through Ocala a couple of weeks ago. Hello to Moldova. Nope, we're gonna take this exit. Sorry, guys, for this sudden. Because I don't know why they do this in Europe. You gotta take an exit to take an exit. It's so funny. Mati Ukraine, why don't you become a truck driver? Why doesn't a battlefield player become a soldier? Because it has nothing to do. This is a game. This is a hobby. I work from home, and I can have fun playing with a truck without wanting to be a truck driver, right? Hello to the Maldives. Oh, nice. We got people from all over the world today. That's so cool. It is playing the song. It's just a chill song. It's pretty low. You can kind of hear it. If you ask again, Jamie, I will mute you. Please, let's not make light jokes out of that. I will mute you if you say that again. Please don't. All right, let's keep going. Yes, the exit took a while to get used to. Dude, yes, Austin, like, I don't know about you. I don't know if you're American, but I drive in the United States, and we don't have those type of exits. So it's pretty weird. Sometimes I know that I'm going to exit, but it's like farther ahead, so I don't know. I have to take another exit to get to that exit. Buckingham. So this is called Truck Sim GPS. It's on Patreon. Zimbabwe. Oh, nice. Philippines, Moldova. We got the Maldives. That's nice. We usually have people from the UK also here. Is that a V70R cluster? Strong Zo GT. So this is a S60 V70R gauge cluster. Yes, sir. The same gauge cluster for both. The S60R had the same interior. So this one particular came from a Volvo S60. Where am I going? We're going to Germany. Alright, so we need to do some cleaning here. Real quick. But I think it's cool because I can just mute, and then people will still be able to watch, but in a little bit of a different mode. There you go. Everybody that wants to be muted, just let me know. Anybody else? Did I miss somebody? Yes, I did. So there you go. I don't mind. It's pretty cool. I love this feature. Anybody else? I think we're good. All right. Let's go. And hey, Mac, 1886. How you doing, man? How do you make your truck cabin? I have a tutorial on my channel. You can just watch my tutorial, and I go in detail. I like to share everything that I know. I don't gatekeep information. Yes, Jessica, I do. I'm actually live streaming there right now, so if you're interested, you can just hop in. And you can watch the vertical and the horizontal. So there's two live streams going on there. Sinister Mark, thank you, man. Graffiti the truck. Fill it up with gas instead of diesel. I can't do that. It just automatic. When you get to the gas station, you turn off and it just fills up with the right fuel. How to make the truck cabin. I do have a tutorial. Euro truck. Yes, Mateos. So we're driving Euro truck simulator today. Thank you, Darker Path. Thank you, sir. Your phone GPS works too. Yes, no lift shift. Yes, it does. So it's called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Not my Patreon. It's somebody else's Patreon. It's only paid for now, but allegedly it'll be free when it comes out. Do you ever use the 12-speed, Austin? I do not. So I changed the truck in the game transmissions to a 6-speed transmission. RK Grakanika, just buy a truck at this point. Yeah, right? Oh, you could join the military if you play Call of Duty. Is that gauge cluster accurate? Because 6,000 RPMs in a diesel is insane, Dylan. Yes, well noted. So the red line is accurate. So the red line in the truck will match the red line here in this gauge cluster. Or any car or truck that I'm driving. So if I'm driving an F1 car, this 7,000 RPMs will be the new red line. So it's just a calibration that makes it easier for me to use the whole gauge cluster and see what's going on. I think it makes sense. How about you get that rig out of the middle lane and not use the left lane ever, just in case you get to drive in Germany in real life? Fabian, I drive in the simulator any way I want, and when I drive in that lane, this is not as accurate as in real life. I'd have to be turning lanes like all the time. Like right now, this lane is ending. Only this lane, so I drive in the middle lane. And yes, I will sometimes drive on the left and crash because this is a simulator. You see what I'm saying? Hit max speed. I don't know if it's a typo, but it sounded funny. Is this car cab or a semi-cab? This is a car, Carmelo. This is a Volvo S60R. Uriel Pastrana, thank you for the flowers, man. Crash cars, GTA style. Nah, man. I try to keep it as, you know, normal as possible within the crazy speed limit that I do. So, oh, we got another one, another funny boy here. Let's mute. That's funny. I love doing that. Yeah, all right, we got another one. Super fast. All right, so let's keep going with the questions. Doing this job in real life is much more satisfying. After hours on the road, you get out and smell the air and you see the views of somewhere new. Oh, Scott, I bet it is super cool, man. But I'm just in a time in my life that I want to stay home and I work from home. I spend time with my family, see my daughter grow, so it doesn't make any sense for me. I have a very nice office job. But I respect truck drivers. It's a tough job. How do you have the map on your phone? That 140. So this is an app called Truck Sim GPS, and it works on ATS or ETS. It's on Patreon, so you gotta pay for it, as of now. Dave Edwards, good afternoon, good sir. How did you get the radio to work in the game? No lift shift. So that was actually kind of easy. I had to install a module that will pretend that the 10 CD changer in the trunk of the Volvo is a Bluetooth. So it's just a Bluetooth. I send the signal through Bluetooth to the radio and to the speakers. That was actually pretty easy with a 12-volt power supply dedicated for the radio. Can you buy a car in Euro Truck Simulator, Carmelo? No. I think the Euro Truck Simulator will get the bus mod, and American Truck Simulator will get the car mod. So there's two mods coming, allegedly soon. I don't know when. But for Europe, we're going to be able to drive buses. And for America, it's going to be a Dodge or a Ford, if I'm not mistaken. And you can drive a Mustang, a Crown Victoria, or the Fords, or you can drive a Dodge. I think it's a Charger. I don't remember which are the other. I think there's a truck, also like a pickup truck, not a truck. I don't know. We'll see. It will come out. How much did the hardware cost? James Browse. Ooh. So I don't know exactly how much I spent, like top of my head, but I do have a 4090 with a 9950X. So I remember the CPU was about $600, somewhere around that. Then I had to buy a new motherboard because I bought it in different timings. Bro, how come your graphics is 10 times better than mine's? Poor. So I'm using a 4090 with a triple 4K TV here. So I do have the side view as well, in case you guys are wondering. I can look to the sides and see, you know, everything. So 4K will do that. Let's take the exit here. Did you make the cabin? Yes, there's a tutorial on my YouTube channel. The switch panel to the left controls the game as well, though. Sorry, I don't know exactly which switch panel. You're going the wrong way, James. All right. Now, why do we have so many funny jokers today? Kind of frustrating, guys. You sound like kids, but that's all right. We're going to continue doing this as far as you guys continue. Ford car for ATS, yes. Have a double in truck MP? I have not. I'm more of an offline player, so I usually drive on single player here. I like playing on single player. It's just chill. Yes, coaches. That's how they call. I think that's how they call in Europe, right? Bus. They call coaches. Like they call lorries. You got a board of the economy BeamNG server. How did you move the camera like that? Record. So I do have a camera called OBSBot Tail Air. So the OBSBot will be able to move around. It has a PTZ function. Who did I crash into? Oh, nobody. There's some glitch on the road. Can you do this on console? Yes, you can. Soon, JV Murder. You can soon. They are going to release for PlayStation 5 and Xbox. You're going, that looks cool. How long did it take to set up? Saying it took about 3 weekends to get the first version, the V1, ready. And the V1, if I'm honest, didn't have all the buttons working and like the hazard lights, the wipers and everything. So I've been working on this simulator for about 3 years now. And on my channel, you can find a tutorial so you can build it much faster. Because I kind of went through building 4 of these, just the Volvos. And I built a BMW E60 and a Miata. So it kind of gave me some knowledge. And the building process is all the same. I'll take this exit here. There's a truck there. It wasn't letting me in. Did you notice the difference in driving skills in different countries in the simulator? Yes, the silly. I think it's a programming thing in the game. But here in Europe, people don't let you in on lane changes. I don't know why. But I think it's a game thing. I don't think it's a real thing. In the UK, we have buses for locals and slightly smaller coaches and larger for longer trip. Yes, so that's how you guys call it. But I'm in a Freightliner hauling logs in the south. I've been... Oh man, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense for a person that drives for, for a living. But I don't, so I just have fun here. In Australia, we use coaches as our school buses, and we don't have those yellow front engine buses from the US. Yeah, I think it's a US thing, right? To have that the hood in front of the trucks and some bus, like the other buses are normal, just like with the engine under the cab, just like in the European trucks like this one. So I think it's just for the school bus and the trucks. I watched a video the other day talking about why do American trucks have that thing and Europeans don't. It was fun. Yes, I have a wheel for PlayStation 5. Can't wait. Yes, I have a lot of friends that are really looking forward to that release. How many screens do I have? I have a triple TV here since we're here. Stopped at the... I can show you. This is the right window, and this is the left one. And that's what you guys are. That's the chat window. What's the game name, French? It's called Truck Sim GPS. Oh, sorry, Truck Sim GPS is this one. Euro Truck Simulator. Do you get dizzy or nauseous from driving without having... I do have vibration here, but I don't get motion sickness. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. I need to go with the trucks there. So I don't get motion sickness here, but I do get motion sickness if I drive... Sorry, there's a truck there. Didn't see it. But I do get motion sickness if I drive with VR headsets. I think we're going to take the ferry. You're in America. Me too. Why is your wheel shaking? It's just a force feedback in the setting. You can change that if you want to have more shake or less shake. Hey, Spicy! I read the YouTube title. What happened, man? Ooh. Thank you, sir. Have you thought about setting one up for Space Trucker? Space Trucker? Haven't seen that one. Josefaria. I think that's her name, right? Oh, that was on you. I didn't even get a ticket because of that. Anyway, love the stream. Oh, thank you, Real Gabe. Thank you. I hope you double tap to like the live stream. Such a waste of time. Another travesty. Oh, man. Another person that never had a hobby in their life. I'm so sorry for you, man. Is that how you go here? I don't have a button to press. Come on, open it up. Am I on the wrong way? Maybe I am. We got stuck here. That's funny. We're being honked at. Oh yeah, I see the little green things. We're gonna have to do some backing up here. Trailer damage? Oh, there's a car behind me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh dear. Did you just crash? Yes. And we're still pushing that car. Why do you have a Volvo Dash in your sim rig, Rickster? Because they're amazing cars. They're fast, they're reliable, they're comfortable, they're safe. What country are you driving in? I'm in Germany right now. Is your dashboard AI? No, it's not AI. This dashboard is a real dashboard. Get on it. All right, let's. We're gonna have some difficulty here. We maneuver around, so let's go white here. Ooh. I got the, there's a metal concrete barrier here. Okay, look at that. Yeah, I think we can turn now. Can you drive? We are driving. Friendship. Oh, we got a frustrated kid that can't buy a car. Sorry, man. All right, now security check-in. Look, that's a beautiful brand right there. Let's zoom in for detail. Oh, look. That's for you, Friendship. Oh, look at that. Let's zoom in all the way. Where is it now? I think it's this way. It's a complicated harbor here. I think we're going to take the ferry. Why is he telling me to turn that way? All right, we'll do that. Do you usually play regular driving games? Yes, Nico. I play American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator. I play Assetto Corsa. I play BeamNG. I play Assetto Corsa Competizione. You see, the dashboard works with any game. Any modern game, like 2005 newer. Any game that supports a steering wheel will work here. So, thank you, 12 Rice. Oh, you bought your second Volvo, Spicy? What'd you buy, man? What are my PC specs? A 9950X3D with a 4090 here and 64 gigabytes of DDR5. Oh, thank you, 8 Ball. Can you do a burnout? Not on this truck. We can do it on a Assetto Corsa. So we're gonna deliver this over there. All right, let's go. You live an hour from the factory world. Volvo made the dashboard. Nice, Rickster. I think the US Volvo S60s were made here in North Carolina. I don't know, in Europe I think it was Belgium. At least the ones we had in Brazil. There we go, we're gonna park right there. We're gonna have to maneuver it. I think we have space enough to go that way and back it up there. All right. Ooh, we stalled the truck, fellas. Keep going. Is there flashing lights music? What is the flashing lights music? Okay, so I think we can just kind of back it up. It'll work. I think so. Have you seen Assetto Corsa Rally? I have, Tom. Pretty excited about that one. Gonna come in November 13, I think. Not mistaken. Yeah, if you had a Volvo back in the day, and almost like having a Benz. So, when was that? Because usually people just scoff at me like liking Volvos. North Carolina native here. Love to see another rig driver. Have you have a CDL or just like driving sims? I just like driving sims. I don't have a CDL, man. I never driven a truck in real life. Let's see here how we're looking. Not that great. But I think we can fix this thing. Because it doesn't look great. I thought we were better. I park American trucks better than European ones. I know it sounds strange, but that's that's what I do. Oh, I can't play copyrighted music, man. I'm sorry. So I try to keep it copyright free. Can you take it off of first person, or is it first person only? So you can take it off. Can you please show us 3 camera while parking and reversing? Reverse, yes, I can. You want to see the side view? Is that what you want to see, like that? But it's gonna be just that side, because this side here, the headrest is in front of the rear view mirror. You see the rear view kind of goes here and it's there, and the window for the chat ends right here. Let's go here, and then we're gonna back it up from here. And that's gonna be a little easier. What's going on? Why am I here? John, we're driving a simulator here, guys, and we're delivering this in Germany. We are in Europe, in America, in a Euro truck simulator. I think I turned too soon here. We still fix it? Yeah. How much is this setup? I spent about $700. To get the PC, the car parts and the hardware. Not talking about the PC, the TV, that kind of stuff. Okay, that looks far better. We're gonna be very close to the trailer there, but that's just the nature of the beast. Now we can kind of go all the way here. And then we're gonna go back that way and then back it in. I think it's gonna work. Speaking of Brazil, I'd love to get a Saveiro. Oh, nice. You know the Saveiro? Those are pretty cool. It's a small UTE. I think that's how the Australians would call it. And we're getting pretty close. I think it's not bad. Not a Caterpillar. I'm not driving it. That's funny. Very close to that, but I think we're doing good. Let me show you guys where we're at. Yeah. Oh, I stopped at the right time. Yeah, this is where we're parking. So I did back it up here. I just need to move forward and just kind of center it. Not too bad, not too shabby. Do the dash controls work in game? Yeah, I can press the buttons here. I can change the camera by using the temperature knob, for instance. I can get the retarder working with the fan. I can get the map here. I can turn my inside camera here. Put the hazard lights on, the wipers on. Yes, everything works, essentially. Where'd you get the dash from? Lolo, you can get the dash from any junkyard, especially the pick and pull types. Those are best, because then you can pull the parts yourself and pay a lot less. I do have a tutorial on my channel on YouTube. Oh, nice, Mega C Murdoch. Be safe, man. Drive safe on the real road, dude. Like indicators, hazard works. Yes, everything works. I just showed you. I think there's a delay. Thank you, Pixel. Yeah, we're almost there. Just kind of backing in straight now. Just straighten it up. Might as well just get a trucking job. Yeah, why don't you get the Call of Duty players to get a army job? Doesn't make any sense. A hobby. I'm playing at home a video game. Don't compare me to real truck drivers. All right, let's press this. Oh, let's put the parking brake first. So you're gonna see the light on the dash comes on. Parking brake is on. And if I go out again, you're just gonna, you can't see, but I just disconnect the trailer by hitting this button. Yeah, I do have a tutorial. The tutorial is very detailed. It's 45-minute long, and it's still not showing everything, because the next tutorial I want to record, I am recording actually, is how to program the arduinos. These little guys here are the microcontrollers that make all the buttons here work. So I can click any button and do anything in the game because they're just joysticks. So basically this is like a button box, but a fancy one. David, it's the same as here, David. Same handle. So let's find a new job in the game. World map, quick freight market. We are here in Germany, in Travemünde, and now we're gonna drive to Italy. Let's take a long trip, shall we? It's been a while since I've been in Italy. Go to Italy. We're gonna go to the city of Pescara. Ciao! We're gonna get some pizza. I want to know, what is that noise? I get a noise, a ting noise. Is that gifts from TikTok? Thank you, Uriel, for the roses and the heart me. I don't know if that was a sound I just heard, but I've been hearing a sound that I can't identify today. Does a cluster backlight work? So, Javid, the Volvo S60R gauge cluster does not have a backlight. This is solid. I've taken it apart. It does have these lights on the top. They're from the gauge cluster, so the lights you see here are original to the Volvo. The only thing I did, so you guys can see a little better, because the camera has to adjust all this exposure from a ton of light coming from 3 TVs. 365-inch TVs here, plus the ceiling lights, because I'm in my office here, and the Philips Hue lights. So there's a lot of lights going on here. So it kind of turns down all the other lights that are not super bright. So the gauge cluster looks dimmed, but it's actually very bright. It's actually too bright. But it's better for you guys to see the gauge cluster. So that's why I changed it. Parking brake off. Let's go. Oh, I think we're at the place. This is where we're gonna get the new cargo, because it doesn't show me on the map where I have to go. Why is your RPM at 2000 on idle? Nika Rusa. So the reason is simple. This RPM gauge cluster, this tachometer, has a red line at 7,000 RPM. So I calibrated it. Every car, every truck, everything that I drive, the red line will match this red line, because it's just easier for me to see when the needle is moving all around. So if I go red line, you're gonna see now it's on the red line, and in the truck, it's pretty small. The Volvo is pretty small, but you can see right here, this is on the red line. Let me change the camera and go on a zoom, and then you're gonna be able to see the red line in the truck. Oh, move. So that's our red line, and that's on red line. Just calibrated that way. Just makes it easier for me to see. All right. Did we get the job yet? No. All right, let's go to Italy, guys. So strap in. We're gonna make a long cross Europe trip. The trailer is ready. Don't forget to double tap to like the live stream. Gonna have to maneuver around. It's my shocks making noise. Truck's pretty good condition, about 10% damage, so it could be. Could be. We need to see the window on your left. You want to see the window on my left. So there's not much to see, because unfortunately, you guys are here. Or fortunately, I have the chat window here. I do have a little space here behind the seat rest, the headrest, where I see the rear view mirror and a little bit of the window. But the PC, the streaming PC is right here. So that's blocking a good portion of my window. But there's no other way. I need to see. You have a motion seat. I don't have a motion seat. I do have a vibration seat. It does have a butt kicker here. Where is my trailer? Right here, on the other side. Do you own an E60? No, not an E60. I own an S60. 2 now. We're gonna back it in here. Again, I heard that ding. What is a ding? Huh. I don't know. Let's back it in. All right, we got here, and we can just attach the trailer. So this is the trailer we're taking. Click here, attached. Fashion, I have not. The rear view mirror and passenger side mirror. Yes, what about them? They're on to the side here. So that's the rear view mirror onto the passenger side. Yeah, they don't do the packing up. It's like super quick. You just click. I think there's going to be an update where they will add that. Yeah, I wish I could put motion here. That'd be pretty cool. But the thing is, with motion, I probably would have to rebuild my setup. Because if you watch my tutorial on YouTube, you're going to see this. The whole structure here is made out of wood. So I don't think wood would be able to handle the movement and the weight of the whole sim rig. I don't know how much it weighs, but it would not be able to. But essentially, I would need a version 5. This is V4 of this sim rig. Then I can build, like, I don't know, with the actual chassis of the car, like cut it in parts and kind of put it in here. I just arrived in Florida for my little pickup. Nice. We're in Florida. So you're playing on 3 big TVs. Yes, Anthony. Is your speedometer linked to? Yes, Nectar. Everything you see here is linked and working. So the gear, the time, the temperature here is the CPU temperature. The temperature here is my GPU temperature. You can see how many miles I have to an empty tank. The fuel tank is working. The lights in the what do you call it? The hazard lights. The lights there. The information lights are on. Oh, I thought that car was coming this way. Is this custom built? Yes, Sour, and you can do that as well if you follow my tutorial. What camera do you use for us to see through, Jack? A Knobspot tail air. Knobspot is cool because you can move it around. Can you try going really fast? No, we're not going to do really fast today. Today we're driving normal. If you want to see really fast, you can join my live stream on Saturdays. Do you have air conditioning in there? Yes, I'm in my house. I'm in my home office. I live in Florida. Air conditioning here is, you know, it's a life situation. How do I find your setup video on, you just go to my channel and check my long form videos. Oh, the Game Truck World Australia. I saw that. It looks cool. Australia has some cool trucks. Those super long train trucks, I don't know how you call it. Like they add like several, you know, trailers. Super cool. Thank you, Nectar. Quick question, what country are you driving in sim right now? So we are in Germany, and we're gonna take a very long trip down to Italy. I think we're on the wrong side of the road here, because there's an arrow that says to go here. How many miles is this trip, Donald? I'll tell you in a second. 1,107 miles. But the game is compressed 20 to 1, so divide that by 20, it's roughly how many miles we're gonna drive in real life. How much is your simulator, Poppy? About $700. $300 in car parts, another $400 in hardware. Not talking about the TVs or the PC, obviously. Those are separate. Batteries purchased separately. Gotta be an electrical engineer, right? No, Jizzy, you don't. I'm not. I'm a business administrator, and I learned on YouTube. That's why I'm making tutorials. Which wheelbase is that, Zorro? So this is the Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters, and it works with the quick release 2, like this one, this BMW steering wheel with the quick release right here, and the paddle shifter. This is why I have this BMW steering wheel. Dude, is that a Volvo S60R interior? Yes, rock it up. It is, with a space ball. Turbo Peter, hello, man. Spicy. How much is your simulator? Oh, just answer. Does it have any stereo? Yes, it does have the radio fully functional, and I have two very large speakers underneath the dashboard. But right now I'm listening through my headphones. I'm live streaming. It's just easier. My wife is working on the other room. What app do you use for the CarPlay and GPS? So different apps, that great. This is called Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. That one is called SimHub. I have a tutorial for that one on my channel. You can download it for free right now on my channel on YouTube. That one is free for download. How do you get a GPS on your phone? So, like I said, Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. Oh, nice. Hello to Somalia. I played the demo and it's fun because you can exit the truck and you can interact with everything. Dude, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to the Road Kings as well. That should be a fun game. Should I upgrade my monitor if I have 1440p to a 60 Hz monitor or get a cockpit? You have already a 2K 60 Hz. So if you're sim racing, 60 Hz is fine. I'm running 60 right now because it's pretty heavy to run triple 4K. So if you don't have a cockpit, I would get the cockpit first. When are you gonna drive a car? Love when you do. Twisted, I'm thinking about driving a car today, later. So I might do that later before I end the live stream today. Is this app on the App Store? No, it's on Patreon. This one is on Patreon. Do a pool. Like I am. Like I'm doing a pool right now. How do you like the pool? Is it exciting? It's a truck, so it won't go much faster as I'm drifting and almost hitting other people. Is your wife happy with you playing this? If she is, that would be so cool. Yeah, she really supports my hobbies as I support hers. I think that's a key for any marriage: respect and support for each other. She likes what I do. She respects my hobbies, and I have fun. She knows that I have fun. I work from home, so I don't get to drive every day, and I love driving. But this is, you know, a win-win. Are we going on this exit? No, we're taking this. How do you get maps to work? So essentially you have a Truck Sim GPS here that works with the phone, and that one is a SimHub. Can you get the RTI working in a real Volvo? Yes, you can. I did that legendary on my Volvo S60R. So that one works with CarPlay, but it's a much more comprehensive project. Not as easy as making this work here in the game, because this is just a screen. We're heading all over the road here. This is just a screen that connects to the computer. Don't you have a 4080? No, I have a 4090 here. You like sim racing but got bored of it. Any tips? Yes, user. I mean, try other sim racing games. Try a little bit of trucking. Try a little bit of drifting. Try BeamNG. BeamNG is always fun. Can the radio work? Yes, the radio does work. Does the air conditioners work? So there's no air coming out of here, but I do have the buttons working. Is your S60 tuned or stock? Thought you were about trucking Ed. So my real S60R is tuned. It's a 2.5 stage, but I am detuning it. I'm bringing it back to original. I wanna keep my car like showroom, you know, quality. So I'm bringing it back to OEM. Zyren, planning to build one by the end of the year. I hope you check my tutorial for that. Past that truck over there, and then we're gonna go back. Is this an autistic trait of like loving trains? Can't understand this. Like trains? I don't have anything in particular about them. Do you have pro mods? No, I don't have pro mods here. You should set up the live chat as heads up display. It kind of is a little bit for me because it's off to my left. Here, let me show you where the chat window is. So this is the chat window right here. So it is close, I do still need to read, which takes my attention off the road, and that's why I swerve, you know, all around. Like right now, I'm reading and it just drifts off. What is the app on the navigation? This one is called Truck Sim GPS. BeamNG is a lot of fun, Nectar. So this is what happens. This is called Truck Sim GPS. It's on Patreon. How do your wipers on? You just turn them off or on? Too fast. I don't like too fast. Do the buttons work? Yes, every single button works. I can press the buttons. I can put the retarder. I can go back in the cockpit. I can turn the that. I can change here. Every button works. There's not a single button here that does not work. Do you have the Volvo 440? No, I don't, Josiah. Just finished a 5-win streak. Nice. Congrats. Thank you, Galaxy Traders. Do you play any other driving games or mainly trucking? I play all kinds of driving games, Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione mostly. But during the weekdays, I like to live stream on the truck because I can read the chat easier. Because on Saturdays, I do drive on the track and cut traffic. But this means that I can't read the text on the chat as efficiently. So I missed a few chats and I crashed the car a little more often. So it's just easier for me, and I like to talk to you guys. I like to interact. I like to explain how we built this. You can find my tutorial on my channel. So essentially, you know, that's why I drive trucks. And also it's calming. And I'm just commuting to my home office. And I want to get a calming, you know, feeling before going to work. I don't want to get like pumped up from driving in a Assetto Corsa. Do you have the Renault E-Tech? I don't know, man. It's a good question. I know they have a couple of electric trucks here. Yo, bro, how was your trip with the family last week? Lazy user, it was amazing, man. It was a very cool trip. We stayed at a cabin in the woods. It was super fun. Loved it. Nice weather. Florida decided to, you know, gift us the nicest fall weekend I've seen in a while. It was amazing. Yes, this is what happens exactly. Am I playing offline or multiplayer, and why? I'm playing offline. What game is that? Euro Truck Simulator. Do you think Assetto Corsa is a realistic game for racing? I think so, Nectar. I think it's a very versatile. You know, the experts will tell you that iRacing is the only sim racing. But like Jimmy Broadband, he drives a lot on Assetto Corsa, and that is his favorite game. So I'm pretty sure it's very realistic. Might not be one-to-one, but yeah. Do you only stream short version, or is there a wide? There's a wide Zyren on Twitch and also on YouTube. I slow down here. There's a car on the left lane. If you go to YouTube, there's a widescreen version and also on Twitch. Do you drive trucks in real life? I do not. No, I never driven a truck. Why the rev so high in a highway speed in 6th gear, Maurice? So the truck has only 6 gears. I changed the truck transmission, and also this is calibrated to the red line. So you see the red line in the number 7 here. The red line in the truck is about 2,000 some RPMs. This is why the red line here is higher, and it will match the truck in the game. So the number is not correct, but the red line is. Any car that I drive will match the red line. I think it's more useful to me to know when I'm on the red line than knowing the number, because I don't care if I'm at 8,000 RPMs. If 8,000 is not the red line, if it's 12,000 the red line on F1, I want to know the red line, not the number. Do you have side windows? Yes, I do. So I do have a triple TV set up here with both sides. How much was this setup, Jack? It was about $700, $300 in car parts, another $400 in hardware. You can watch my tutorial. I go in detail. That's dope. I love the vibe. Thank you, Edward. I try to keep it, you know, chill and nice, and that's one of the reasons why I drive a truck in the week. I love talking to you guys. I like having you guys here with me. You know, like if you were friends coming over and I'm sharing my passion with you. Assetto is miles better than Forza Motorsport. I agree with that. But when, you know, people like to compare Assetto Corsa to iRacing. And I don't know how fair of a comparison that is, but I think Assetto Corsa is pretty decent. Nectar, because I want to download Assetto Corsa for sim racing, but I wasn't sure. Oh man, download it. It's not expensive. It's a 10-year-old game by now, 11, and there's a ton of mods that make the game so cool. You can drive in Shuto Expressway in Japan, or you can drive in Nordschleife. It's super cool. X-Britain, my car has those same dials. Nice. You have an S60R. Have your face revealed. You can see my face on any of my time-lapse videos. I'm not hiding it. It's just that I think it's more important to show, you know, the setup instead of my face. A lot of people like to share their faces. I don't see the advantage of you seeing me like looking at look at the gauge cluster. This is much cooler than my face. X-Britain, please tell me you didn't kill an innocent Volvo with an R to drive a fake truck. X-Britain, go watch my tutorial, and then you can talk about that. Obviously, I did not kill an innocent Volvo. In fact, I saved this beautiful interior. I do have a real S60R in my garage. Not brand new, it's 100,000 miles on it. The interior's mint. But this car was minutes, literally minutes. If you watch the video, you'll see that the whole row of cars was removed already. They were about to get to a BMW 540, 535, and the Volvo. The Volvo and the BMW were on the same row, and the forklift was just about to go and take it to the crusher. So I asked the guy on the forklift, and I removed the interior first. And he said, yeah, sure, by all means. So I got the interior out, and they crushed the car right afterwards. You can see it on my channel. I do have the tutorial showing it. That's nice, Nicholas. I'm happy you did, because I try to keep a chill vibe, so if I achieve that, you made my day. Ronan, oh, I'm sorry, man. Are you unemployed? Yeah, it's a tough market right now. I'm sorry, but my company's not hiring right now, so gotta keep looking. I don't know where people come with the idea that one would have like a simulator like this and not have a job. It's actually funny. But in any case, the sim is insane. Thank you, Ride. Twisted. Oh man, that's okay, dude. I'm glad you're here. You were here, man. God bless you too, dude. Have a great day, man. I don't know what time of day it is for you, but have a great day if it's just starting, or I hope you had a great day if your day just is ending right now. Name of game. It's called Euro Truck Simulator, as in Europe. Right, Zimmy. Sorry if I butchered your name, dude. Thank you, my friend. I hope you guys are double tapping to like the live stream. And I had a few haters here earlier, so let's help flip that that poll. Only 63% like my setup. Really? That low? Not a lot of people like my setup. Come on, guys, just vote, double tap. Just let's get those numbers higher. It helps out the channel. What am I hauling? That's a good question. What am I hauling? Prosciutto. We're taking ham, basically, to Italy, obviously. Alright, that is out. Are you in VR, Steve? No, I am on a triple TV setup. I do have... I swiped that car as I was trying to show the side window. Sorry, guys. Hope you guys are okay. Had a little accident there. And we're going way over the speed limit on rain, downhill, so... What time is in Florida right now, Javed? It's on the gauge cluster. 9:08 a.m. Somehow the Scania R950 V8 sounds better than a modern S770 V8. I don't know how they sound, man. I'm sorry. Let's use the Jake brake here because this is downhill. Lorenzo, you can check my tutorial, man, if you like my setup. I have a tutorial on my YouTube, and I do teach you guys how to do this. Thank you, Jackman. What do you use for the display? So here I am using just a generic LCD screen that works with HDMI. And this one is my phone using Truck Sim GPS. That's an app that works with the game. It's on Patreon. Are the roads realistic in Italy? I don't know, Jay. I've never been in Italy. What I can tell you is every now and then I'm driving and folks will come to the live stream and recognize where I'm driving just by looking at the scenery. I like prosciutto too. Have a great day, Ride. Thank you for joining the live stream. How much does it cost, Feckman? It's about $700. Dude, did you custom build this out of a reclaimed dash? Yes, sir, Steve. And I do have a tutorial. If you are interested in learning more about it and how I did it and what took, how much money. It's raining really hard in here, but we're still gonna pass. Gotta hear the R950 open pipe. Oh, nice. I'll check it out later, lazy user. Probably on YouTube I can find something. Did you write this software? No, Steve. This game is called Euro Truck Simulator, and it's from a developer called SCS. I did program the buttons to work, yes, but not the software. How much did the monitors cost? I don't recall exactly, but I think I spent about $600 on each TV. They're 4K and 120 Hz. They're TCL. Q70, Q7, I don't remember the model. I think it's Q70. In one of my videos I talked about the model. Jackman, I do agree. You're repeating. You can drive for hours. Whenever my dad comes here to visit me, he always drives here. He loves driving in the truck. Thank you, James. Davis, thank you, man. Oh, Slow Lane Productions. Yeah, that dude is a legend. And he's so kind to me, man. I can't even begin to express how Slow Lane Productions is kind. Slow Lane Productions, guys, in case you're wondering, is another fellow creator that has an amazing realistic simulator like I do. But he has a Honda Civic in his house. And he put the doors, he put the rear view mirror. He went all in on his build. It's super cool. Go check him out if you haven't. Slow Lane Productions. And he is so kind. Every time he is live streaming, he will talk about me. And people come and say, hey, I heard about you on the Slow Lane Productions. Super cool. Does the steering wheel have force feedback, SS? Yes. 12 Newton meters of force feedback. This is a Fanatec Clubsport DD with 12 Newton meters. Ah, nice, man. Zyron, thank you, Zyron FPS. I hope you like it. Check my Discord while you're building it so I can help you out if you have any questions. We have a nice community growing there with people that like building simulators, and I think the rain's stopping. And we talk about the gauge clusters and all that cool stuff. North Fade, about $700, the price of the simulator. $300 in car parts, another $400 in hardware, wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. We're going fast for Europe, 70 miles an hour. What's the price of... Oh, I told you that. It costs... Yeah, thank you, lazy user. Thank you, man. Oliver, perfect driving. I hope you do similar in real life. I do better in real life, Oliver, because I'm not reading a live stream chat. And I usually keep within the speed limit. That's why I'm super proud of having my driver's license for 25 years. And I never had a ticket, not even parking violations. Whoa, Oh, better than a real truck. I'm biased, but I think so, GPG. I can stop at any minute. I can go to the restroom. I can eat. I can spend time with my family. So, yeah, I do prefer the simulator over a real truck. But I respect truck drivers a lot. They have a tough job. Can you please do American trucks? Yes, BB Barbecue. Tomorrow, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we drive in American Truck Simulator. And every Tuesday and Thursday, we drive in Europe. I think we are in Germany. Lorenzo Mac, dude, you feel like you're riding with me. That's what he said. So this is exactly the kind of vibe I want you guys to have. Like you guys are sitting here in my passenger seat, and you guys are asking questions, and I'm answering, we're sharing this. I think it's super cool. I love sharing my build, you know, with you guys. I was just scrolling and I thought I was actually driving. Scorp, thank you, man. Yeah, it's funny because AI thinks that I'm driving, so that's why I'm not trying to be, you know, funny here. They actually think that I'm driving, so I do need this notice, and it did help me, especially on TikTok. I was banned twice while live streaming for doing dangerous activities. But that's a big compliment, right? Do you drive trucks in real life? I do not, Siren. I do not. I never driven a truck. Oh, this guy just tailgating that Tesla. That was funny. Oh, he pulled back now, but he was like super close. Is the level counter on the normal count? What is the level counter? Are you talking about the RPMs? They're calibrated to the red line. EMP, Mia? No, it's just offline. You should try Australian Truck World. Oh, I will. I've heard about it. I will eventually. What do you use for the map? So the map is called Truck Sim GPS. It's on Patreon right now, so you gotta pay for it to work. But it's a very interesting software. It works fairly well. Would you be able to drive a real truck, Wilfred? I think I would. But it's kind of like every flight simulator pilot thinks that they can land a plane until they fly a real plane. And I fly real planes, and I can tell you, with flight simulator training, you cannot fly a real plane. Unless you're like a super gifted flight simulator pilot. I am a student pilot, and I do have 70 hours flying a Cessna 150. And I'm telling you, I've had my whole life playing flight simulator before I flew for real. You can't land it. Not if you're alone and you like the pilot died and you need to land the plane like in the movie. You're not gonna land that thing. Forget it. Have you ever driven in BC like in game? No, I have not. I assume you're talking BC as in British Columbia in Canada. I don't know if you're talking about other country or... How'd you get the map on your phone? So this is Truck Sim GPS on Patreon. What's the fastest you can go? Can you floor it? Jomar, this truck will drive at around 90 miles an hour. But there's a lot of traffic, and I'm not going to floor it right now. I do need fuel also. And this guy's like really slowing down in front of me. Come on, people. And I do need to find a gas station. Oh, there's one up ahead. We're gonna stop there for fuel. Are you familiar with the Norwegian truck custom? I'm not. Gotta check it out. How did you connect the GPS on the game? Doge, Truck Sim GPS. Dada, hey, São Paulo GP tomorrow. Yes, we're gonna have the Brazilian Grand Prix. Do you shift gears like the real thing, Steve? It's not like a real truck, it's like a real car. I do have the pedals here, so I have the clutch. I never driven a truck, especially a manual truck. But I hear you can float the gears. Essentially, you can change gears without having to push the clutch, like I have here. Because I set it up like a car, so I do need the clutch to change gears in the game. And I did change the transmission in the truck to a 6-speed manual transmission, so it matches my real life 6-speed. So it is like in real life, but it's real life for cars. I don't know for trucks. I never driven a truck, so I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks like I need fuel. Yes, sir, I do. The light's gonna come on at any minute, and there's a gas station coming by in just a couple minutes. Oh, I don't have a second tank. I'm gonna run out of fuel. This is the actual quantity right now. We're pretty low on fuel. We have 183 miles of autonomy. And are we taking? Yeah, we're taking this exit right here. Shadow RM, you were here yesterday. Yes, I remember you. You asked me to get a ticket, didn't you? And you sent me. Were you who sent me the super chat? I appreciate you, dude. Road Rage would go insane on this one. Does the horn work? Yeah, the horn works, but not here. There's a button on my turnstock that I can just use to press the horn. Change lanes here. In America, we have to change when there's an emergency vehicle. And he gave me a speeding violation because I am over the speed limit. But you know what? Up yours. Turn off the truck speed limiter to go over 90. It's not on. I can go over 90. I'm going over 90. There's no truck limiter here. Buto. See, the light is on now. Very little fuel. They put bull bars and LED lights on the trucks in bright colors. Oh, nice. Yeah, in America they do that too. In Brazil, it's very famous. As also, they raise the rear of the truck. Hey, TikTok Philippine, welcome back. So we're stopping at this gas station because we are very low on fuel. So let's use the Jake brake here. Hey, Carmelo. Oh, we got a ticket again. There's a police officer. Let's crash into him. There you go. I crash into police officers because then they stop following me. They don't chase you. Do you drive trucks for a living? I do not, Bramley. I do not. Oh, the fuel pump is quite crowded here. Jackal Snacks. For full-time truckers, do truckers listen to podcasts or ebooks to pass time? Or is there a regulation that keeps everything quiet in the cab so you can hear the radio? It's a good question. I would think they are allowed, but I don't know. Thank you, Jomar. We need the fuel, so let's stop here. Close, but not hit. We need a little bit of room here for the trailer. All right. So now what I have to do to fuel up the truck is pretty simple. Put the parking brake on. Now the parking brake light comes on right here. And you see the fuel gauge here. The light is on yellow and the fuel gauge needle is all the way to the left. So we're going to turn off the engine. There's a button behind the steering wheel here that I programmed to be interpreted as enter. So that will fuel up the truck. And you're going to see the light's going to turn off in a second. And the lights to an empty, the miles to an empty tank is going to start going up. How much room does the setup take, Zyron? It takes about, I don't know if you're in meters or in feet. It takes about, I'd say 3 meters, 4 meters wide, which is about 7 or 8 feet by about 6.5 foot. On my tutorial, I have the measurements. I don't recall top of my head right now. Jack and the Crack. Wait, are we fake driving trucks? Why is this so realistic? I have so many questions. Yeah, just like people fake, shooting or fake flying or fake being Indiana Jones. I don't know. Let's go. So now the fuel tank is full, as you can see here. Now we have 1,510 miles to an empty tank. And turn off the engine. Turn on the engine. Need to press twice. And now turn off the parking brake. The light is off. And yeah, I wish it was that easy. And now we're get going. We're gonna stop here for rest, so it's daylight and you guys can see the road a little better. But the rest is super quick. Hey Gurf, you came from TikTok. Nice, dude. Now you're watching the full experience, which is widescreen. You can see the whole thing. Do you broadcast while using Microsoft Flight Simulator? I never did, but I think I will eventually because I love flying. And why not fly with my Volvo? I do fly here on Flight Simulator. How far are we? I've been watching you since you took the cargo. So Sarue, we are about 600 miles, so about halfway through. In real life, we're going to take about 40 minutes to get there. And in relation to the world, let me put in the big screen here. We are in Germany, and we're going to go down all the way here in Italy. All right, let's get going. The truck is on now. Get the wipers on. We got low tire pressure, fuel, brake pressure. Right, Kel, I will mute you because this is quite annoying. 5 minutes. And then I go Beal. Chill, man. I'm fueling up the truck and sleeping, man. Parking brake off. You need to work in your metric conversion. 7 feet is barely more than 2 meters. Oh, you need to work on your conversion, my friend. It's about that. That's what I said. Oh, I said 7, 8 feet. Yeah. I need to work on that. So you're right. I'll take the fault there. It's more. About what? 9 then? 2 meters is about 6 feet, right? 6.5 feet. Yeah, I'm Brazilian, man. I learned Imperial System quite recently. Oh, Gurf, thank you, man. Oh, it's gonna slide. Not too much. Oh, you didn't watch when I got the ticket? Oh, dude. Turn it off in the tunnel. We're gonna get a ticket for you then. Steve, nice. Yeah, I will definitely live stream one day in Flight Simulator, I promise. I just need to... It's been a while since I played it, so I need to make sure everything works before I go live. But yeah. Dominant Pro. Okay, just did. Tack is a little off, but I understand why. Yeah, it's just calibrated. It's always gonna be off unless the car also has 8,000 RPMs, because then the calibration will be perfect. Does the glove box work? Yes. Let me put that camera on. Move the camera a little bit to the side here so I can kind of reach here and open it up. So yeah, there's the car's manual there. Yeah, everything works. I went as far as I could to get everything to work.
Spared no expense.
Spared no expense. Oh yeah, we always have all kinds of police here, Jomar. If I say anything wrong, somebody's gonna correct me, but I do appreciate that. I did make a measurement error. I can tell exactly in meters. I look at this, I know this is just a little over 2 meters with the TVs, but in feet, sometimes it will be wrong because I don't do the conversion very well. Sliding there, that was not me just going off the road. Aiden, I'm good, how are you? Could you make a real car steering wheel work in-game but do it with Moza parts? Yes, you could. You could. Just, if you watch my tutorial, the process is very similar. The tutorial I have on my YouTube, L. Sparksley Review. Sorry, man. I butchered your name completely. How's the road today, Fly? Bit deadly. Welcome back, my friend. Pretty good. We're driving here in Germany. We're going towards Italy. Oh, thank you, Shadow. following pretty close this truck here. Oh, we're at the border? Are we in the Italy border? Or is just a toll booth? It's just a toll. Where are trucks supposed to go? I think here. Steve, you don't have a Brazilian accent in real life. Where are you? So I am Brazilian. Eu falo português, but I am in Tampa Bay area in Florida, Central Florida to be precise. Been here for about 10 years now, and I always did try to work on my accent, not because I don't want to sound like a Brazilian, it's just because I want to be understood well. And I think accent is pretty important because I live in America. I might as well speak like the locals as much as I can. And like if I were living in the UK, I'd be trying to make the British accent. You know, just makes sense. I know I'm never gonna sound like like an American to an American. I don't know if you are American. A lot of Americans think that I'm European. They think I'm from some European country. They don't know where, but they do think that I'm from some European country. Oh, it's from Norway. Oh, cool, man. How much does one of those things cost, Anthony? You can spend about $300 in car parts, depending on where you source your parts, right? You can have the parts in your backyard, for all I know, and be free, and then you spend another $400 buying wood, metal, and carpet, and there you go. Or you can have everything in your house. Like some people have like spare wood, carpet, whatnot, and be free. Or you can spend a lot more money if you're living in a country that is hard to find like car parts, or you have to go on eBay and buy a dashboard. That's gonna be hard. How do you ship a dashboard or a car seat? Car seats are heavy. I don't know if you guys ever moved a car seat. They're heavy. How much for the setup, bro? It's about $700. What game is that? Oh, thank you, Dominant Bro. Thank you for answering that question. Brasileiro, mano. E aí, beleza? Toledo Menezes. De onde que você é, mano? A live apareceu pra você, velho? Beleza. Dá um like aí, cara. Ajuda aí. Dá um sim também ali no meu... na pergunta ali do questionário que eu fiz. Get popped up a real quiz because a lot going on this morning. Oh man, don't worry about it. Thank you for stopping by, man. What are you using for your screen, Luca Tony? I am almost missing a turn, and I am using a triple 4K TV setup here, so you can kind of see here the rear view mirror onto the sides and everything. So I'm using a triple 4K TV. Trying to handle my screen deck here and show you guys and drive at the same time. Change gear, bro. Don't worry, Clovis. This truck only has 5 gears, and I am on 5th gear. And I am at about 1200 RPMs right now. This is calibrated. Don't you worry about it, sir. This truck is safe. The red line here is calibrated to the truck's red line in the game. So red line there, red line here. Makes sense to me. That's how I like it. Why not just move to Europe and become a truck driver at this point? I knew that was coming from you, Midwest. I didn't see the name. Oh, dude. Welcome back, man. Been a while. Been a while since I've seen you around the live stream. How have you been? Jackson, I sound American. I sound American to foreigners, but I sound foreign to Americans. If that makes sense. So what parts do I need for a real-life BMW wheel buttons to work in-game? Oh, you're in luck today, my friend, because I do have a tutorial teaching you how to make a real-life BMW steering wheel to work in the game. It's on my channel, man. Check it out. Like this one. A BMW steering wheel, like this one. Yep, check my tutorial. It's on YouTube. If you didn't say anything, I would think you were American. Well, technically, I am an American now. I am an American citizen. I wasn't born here, but I became naturalized a few years ago. Where is the truck lane? I always hate this. The truck point more clear. I think this one has a no-go. It's on the far right. where this car is going for some odd reason. What size are the TVs? The TVs are 65-inch. Opa, Boca Raton, mano. Então você tá aqui na América? Boca Raton, mano. Eu morava em Cooper City, cara, há uns anos atrás, no sul da Flórida aí. Pertinho de você. Na University Drive. University Drive com a Sheridan Street. Era Sheridan? Era Sheridan. Do you ever just want to pull out a revolver and... What? Einer, come on, keep it nice, man. No, I don't. Would you ever make a plane sim, Shadow? Oh, man, I really want to make a plane sim someday. I don't have the space right now, and I think my wife, she supports this very well. But maybe if I put a simulator here, are we taking this exit? Oh, it's not an exit. That was close. If I build a simulator, a plane simulator, on top of having a Volvo inside a house, maybe I'm gonna push, you know, a little bit too far. Do you have a load on the truck? Yes, I do. We're taking prosciutto to Italy. As I'm getting close to that car over there. YouTube name is the same as here. Do you have a BMW dashboard setup? Yes, I do. I have a BMW E60 setup. It's in my garage right now, and this is where this gauge cluster came from. So this is a BMW E60 gauge cluster, fully functional, by the way. That's why the wire is hanging, because it's fully functional with this little guy right here, the Arduino Uno with a CAN bus shield. What all do you need the parts? So the parts are all on my video, Anthony. You can find a detailed, you know, parts list on my tutorial. Do the volume buttons work? Yes. Oops. Oh, it's crashed. Yes, Ariel, they do. However, I'm listening through my headphones and not through the speakers. So if I change the volume here, it doesn't do anything. I have a video showing how the radio works on, where are you? Ariel. Oh, so you're on YouTube. Yes, it's on YouTube as well. You can find it there. Just got to go back on my shorts. Anthony, thank you, man. Putting 365 TVs on my Christmas list. Oh, nice, Paul. I literally just watched a video about your build, and here I am, CPM daily. I appreciate that, dude. And I hope you liked it. I mean, I'm no, like, super big YouTuber, content creator, master of editing, but I try to make, you know, easy enough to understand and follow video. I'm trying to make the same with the electronics tutorial that I'm making right now. So eventually that will be on my YouTube channel, and I do hope that you check it out. Forklift, that'd be cool, Midwest. Cara, todo dashboard é funcional, sim. Não tem nenhum botão aqui que não funciona, mano. E eu tenho que desligar meu wiper aqui, que tá ligado. You work from home, what do you do? So I work with market research. That's my field of expertise. Been doing market research for the past 25 years. Proud, honest dad. Is it true that listening to Life is a Highway makes you drive better? I don't really know if I understand your statement, but welcome to the live stream, man. Hope you are enjoying, as I'm almost crashing into the tunnel. Yeah, the buttons on the steering wheel also work, so I can have the information. Oh, you can kind of see that changing there. I'm using the volume button here, because I do have the volume here, so I put this button here to do other things, and so every single button works. There's not a single button that doesn't. And here as well, I can change here. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and doing all that good stuff. It helps a lot. Shadow, will you say it's better to watch the stream on full screen rather than on shorts? I think so, Shadow, but I like watching on widescreen. Unless you're watching on your phone, well, but then you can always flip your phone to side. Yeah, because if you're watching on widescreen right now, oh, I got a traffic violation here. If you're driving on widescreen, oh, you just saw me getting a ticket, Shadow. You can see the rear view mirrors, whereas if you're watching on vertical, you can't. What's my YouTube channel name, Anthony? It's the same as here, Flybrick S60R. Does the turn signal work? Yes. I can't show you because, I mean, I can't move the camera, but I need to stop the truck so you can see it. But yeah, they work just like in a regular car. Oh, thank you, WWAD88. Thank you, man. Yeah, I just answered that. Oh, I got, yeah. He is bored. She's always looking outside. Ooh, a little too fast. Ooh, a little too fast for that turn. Kind of held it. How can you get a real car turn signal to work in game? So I'm making a tutorial about that, but I'll give you the gist of it. So the gist of it is you need this little guy here, which I can't get close enough to the camera. It's called an Arduino Micro Pro. And you open up your stock, then you find there's like little connections there. They're like, so there's a connector that when you turn, it'll touch that connector. So it's here and it's go here. And you find when you get that short circuit. And when you find a short circuit with a multimeter, you know that you need to get that with the neutral. And then you get the neutral to connect to the Arduino, and you tell the Arduino that this is a button press for a joystick. That's essentially how you do it. Great setup. Thank you, Boss Gets Downy. Sorry, man, I butchered your name, probably, but sorry. We got a ticket, Shadow. And an expensive one was $1,100. We have to turn. This is Largo di Garda. Or should we go to Bologna? I don't see the little sign on the road saying that I have to change lanes, but I think I have to. Oh, I think I can stay here. Yes, I can stay here. Esse dashboard é do Volvo S60R 2005. Where besides Europe in pretend life do you drive? USA, yes. Steve, I drive in American Truck Simulator on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Is there a cash mechanic in the game, like a campaign mode? Yeah, we're doing a campaign mode, if you will, because there's a cash. So let me see how much cash I have. Almost €1,000,000 right now. And yeah, so you do have to deliver things, and you can build a company, you can have several trucks and whatnot. First time watching the stream, you're doing great. Thank you, man. Going to vibes. Good luck on getting that prosciutto home. Thank you, sir. We're about half an hour to taking this prosciutto home, so I think we're gonna stop. And I'm gonna drive a little bit on Assetto Corsa because I want to drive the Cadillac. And I'm gonna tell you guys something that I didn't tell yet officially. I just bought a new car yesterday, and it's a Cadillac CT5V, and I want to drive it in the game. Your headlights and brights work well. Yes, if I put the brights on, you can see now that the light is on here. This is the bright light, the high beams, and I can turn it off. You can see it outside the truck if I do that. Just like the hazard lights also work. And the headlights I can turn off with the headlight switch, so now it's off, now it's on. Any guide you share on how to Arduino the cluster? The cluster, yes, Tao, it's on YouTube already. Just search SimHub P2 Volvo. You're gonna find the detailed tutorial on the cluster. Does the air conditioning work, Anthony? So the buttons, as you know, do, but there's no air coming out of here. Thank you, Oath. I'll see you later, Shadow. How long did it take to get you to €1,000,000? Proud, honest dad. Oh, man. I think I've been playing this game on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I know it's very predictable. For about 3 months now, maybe? 2 to 3 months. I didn't have Euro Truck Simulator, and a lot of people would join my live stream and ask, can you drive an Euro Truck? So I added Euro Truck Simulator about 3 months ago, so that's how long it took to get to about €1,000,000. But I'm not spending any money. I just bought the truck, and I'm basically just fixing it. The only money I spend is tickets. because I do get tickets every single day. Autocar. We're gonna stop here at this stop sign, stop rest stop. Forward. All right. Let's put the parking brake on, engine off, and we can see here on the outside. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off the engine, and we're gonna go drive a little bit in Assetto Corsa, just a little bit. Thank you for the jewels, guys. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's go. I want to drive. Since I bought the car yesterday, I didn't drive it in the game. I drove it in the morning. I don't need to drive the car to take my daughter to school, but I drove it anyway. Oh, Latoria, I wish I could. Go dash and windscreen. Oh, nice, man. How much for the whole setup, Krista? About $700. Let's go to the Flybrick server because I know my server has the Cadillac. Go on the right one, Shutoku, yes. Spawning. Are you driving in my country? I was in Italy. I don't know, Driftly. Are you in Italy? I'd like to know what is that I'm seeing. Kenneth, I do have a tutorial. You're seeing a simulator. Reload here just to make sure it's starting the server. There's a server here. There we go. We were driving a truck. Now we're going to drive a car. And the car we're going to drive is the car that I bought yesterday, which makes me very excited. There we go. And it is in black. It has to be. Let's go. In 52 hours, I've had 38 traffic violations and $15,000 of penalty. Oh, dude. Yeah, you got to take it easy on the simulator, man. Shifts and giggles. Thank you, man. How far? Now we're just going to drive for a few minutes. I need to stop around 10 a.m. Got to work. I got a lot of work to do today. And I think the camera is not going to be right because I see here. Maybe I'm going to have to move it. I hate when it does that. We'll fix it. Kind of annoying. ACS, let's try to fix. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah, let's go for and set. Oh, we need to go less. I hate when it does that. So let's do again. 3. Gonna be too much. Yes, too much. Oh, does it do that? Just fixing the camera while it loads. Loading up. Yeah, we're way off. And I don't really understand what it does that sometimes. But it does. Almost. Yeah, we got it. Just about right. Nice. So let's go outside. Oh, gotta click on the window here. Let's pull this down. Oh, sorry. I missed a lot of questions probably. Your setup is one being posted all around Facebook. I think so, Shifts. I do have a Facebook also profile. And yes. I have this car in my garage now. I'm so happy. I traded one of my Volvos yesterday into this one. The Cadillac CT5V. Exactly like this one. Let's see the interior matches. I move the camera down? Yes. Oh no, this is the old interior. Mine has the newer one. It's the 2026 model, so the screen goes all the way to here, and it's a different screen. Though it's similar. When you put into track mode, it's a different. Let us see a 360 of the car. Yeah, go outside again. Put a little zoom out here so you guys can see everything. Take this out of here. But yeah, same color. Does this one have the red seat belts? I don't think so. I think it's using the gold one. Mine has the red. How'd you get the car interior as a setup? I do have a tutorial, Jordy. Let me show you guys. I haven't posted yet, but here she is. Let me zoom in with my camera. Where's my camera? Osbot. And let's zoom in. This is the car. I got it yesterday. Hard to see, but yeah. Take us for a spin. Let's go. So we are in Shuto Expressway. This is in Japan. So let's get the points back down here. Is that an Apple CarPlay? Yes, it's a Apple CarPlay-ish. It works with the game, so you have information about the game, information about the computer right here, whole bunch of stuff that goes. Oh, you're zoomed? Oh no, I changed it. Sorry, guys. See, I can crash this one. I don't want to crash mine. Fix my cameras. I did. It's fixed. Still, guys, there's a delay. Sorry, I fixed it. Can you guys see the right cameras? Ooh. Can you guys see the right cameras? Just let me know. Yes or no. What functions do some buttons have? So on this game, I have the camera here. I have the other camera that goes around the car if I click rear AC. I have the brake bias here, which is not correct. The brake bias needs to be around. I like to have a 40-60. Here I have the turbo. This is traction control, just like in a real car. So if I click this, I turn the traction control on and off. Now it's on. Now it's off. We're side-swiping people. They're bad. Every time I hit somebody, you'll see red on that thing. And the point of this particular game is to drive around cars as fast as you can without hitting them, and you get points. The closer you are, the more points you get, and you get also combo points for cruising like cross lanes and doing all that kind of stuff. Things that you should not do in real life, you can do it here in the game, have fun, and be safe while doing it. So I have the exact same car now. I'm super happy that I have the exact same car, the Cadillac CT5V, and I can just drive it, you know, any way I want in the game. So how much does this whole setup cost? About $700, man. $700 will get you the car parts in the United States, and $400 will get you like $300 in car parts, $400 in hardware like wood, metal, carpet, that kind of stuff. Does your new count sound like this? Yes, it does. Oh, Nathan, it's just, oh. When I went for a test drive yesterday, the sales guy knew he got me. As soon as I I put on track mode, and I hit that accelerator, and it made this growl. I was just smiling ear to ear. Ear to ear. That was so cool. What's the sim? Sorry if you already asked. Oh, no worry, Kevin. It's the Volvo S60R, and I'm driving the Cadillac PT5B. You can see the name down there on the bottom left of my gauge cluster. This beautiful car right here. Back for another live. The sim looks good. Thank you, man. Day's going great so far, man. Pretty happy today. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, man. I hope you guys are hitting that like button. And also, say yes on that poll, guys. Come on. You can't be so mean. Only 65% of you like the simulator, yet so many people come around and say they love it? Come on, guys. Help out a small creator. When you guys answer the poll and also double tap to like the live stream, it helps a lot the channel. It helps a lot. We're gonna squeeze. Ooh, that was tight. Oh, tight again. Too tight. Ooh. And that's why, kids, you don't do this in real life. That's why you drive safe in real life, and you can be crazy on a simulator. Thank you, Pat. Does it feel like an actual car, though, besides different interiors? So, it does, because as you're driving here, I mean, obviously you don't have the G4. You can't replicate that. And once we get that out of the system, I get vibration on my seat with the engine right now. I get the feedback from the steering wheel. I get my peripheral vision, like, really believing that I'm driving, because I look to the sides and I see, let me zoom out here, I see the rear view mirror right there. You know, I see just like I would see in real cars, the speed sensation and all of that good stuff. So yes, it does feel like a real car. Some people ask me if I don't think it's boring because I'm driving a Volvo interior and now I'm driving with a Cadillac PT5 interior, and I don't see it. I don't think it's boring because your eyes are focused there. You're not looking at the interior of a car that you're driving. I know this can be like, you know, immersion breaking for some, but for me, I don't care. I don't mind. I drive a truck here. I was just driving a truck a few minutes ago. So, no, I think it's fine. Reminder, drink water. Yes, man. I haven't drank any water since I started. But we're going to end the live stream soon. We're going to go around Shuto here. We're going to go all the way to the end. We're going to go back to the pits, and then I have to end my live stream because I do have to work. I need to pay the car. Doesn't the car have a headlight? Yes, it does. It's on. Just not super bright. Let me show you. Go down here. There it is. It does, and it's on. I can turn it off on the lights switch. Turn back on. What GPU do you have? I have a 4090. Jason, that's your sim setup, man. You can check my tutorial. Yes, I got the TVs on the side as well. Right there. So, as I'm trying to show you guys, crashing around. Okay, are you guys okay? Is everybody fine? Where do you read the chat? So it's off to my left here. Is my real car a standard shift or an automatic? So the Volvo S60R that I have in my garage is stick shift. It's a manual car, 6-speed transmission, just like this one. The Cadillac that I purchased is automatic, not manual. Not easy to find a manual, and because I traded my Volvo, which was automatic, my wife drives the car sometimes. You know, she knows how to drive a manual, but she prefers the automatic. How many cameras am I using? 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras. Because I have my pedal cameras. And I have my gauge cluster camera. I have the OBS-bot that moves around. And I have the iPhone for the main, like, widescreen. 4090 is good. I have a 5080. Thinking about a sim for myself, but I want to buy my house first. Absolutely right, man. Priorities, dude. Your house comes first. I agree. What game? This is Assetto Corsa right now that we're playing. I started in American Truck Simulator, that's why the title will say a different game. I just changed it last 10 minutes. We're just gonna go around and go back to the pits, and then I gotta end the live stream. How switching is so easy. Oh, I do have a stream deck on to my left here. So I have all the cameras and everything set up so I can click, have the pedal camera, and I don't need to look at it all the time. So I know now I am on the main camera, now I am on the pedal camera. Keep looking forward. I can move to the other camera if I push here, and then I can move it around a little bit if I want. Now I need to see where I'm moving to. But yes, so that's how I do it. In my video on YouTube, I do go into detail. How do you get traffic in Assetto Corsa 58943N? Is that a tail number? So you do get a by going to NoHesi. NoHesi is an online server. You can add traffic, super easy to install. You can see the name in the back of that Mercedes. We're gonna go around here. We're gonna do a U-turn. Is that in your real car, Brexton? No, this is just the interior of a car in my house. What wheelbase am I using? I'm using the Fanatec Clubsport TT with 12 Newton meters. BMW on your back? No, there's no BMW on my back. The server is mine, so I know there's nobody else, unless I give you guys the link. How many screens you use? Currently 4. I have the triple TVs, and I have the little sim hub right there. What's the story of the game? Just a free ride. So, oh yeah, so I've moved it, but your purpose is to get points. So as you swim through traffic, you're gonna get points, and those points go into a rank, and then you become certified. There's like the combos. You don't have a limited time to get the points. You have 15 minutes, and then you only can like swipe cars, like kind of hit them twice before they reset your numbers. And as you go through lanes, you get more points. So this is the point of this server, not the point of the game, because the game is a sim racing game. So you can go to a track and just drive a car in a track, just like normal sim racing. But this one is you're driving in Japan. This is Shuto Expressway. It's a one-to-one experience of driving that road. How much did it cost? About $700. $300 in car parts, another $400 in hardware. I want a house with a good basement, so I can have the ultimate gaming setup for VR, driving, and consoles. Dude, totally support that idea, man. How do you put a real steering wheel on the sim? And do you have a video? Yes, 11. I do have a video on my channel detailing exactly how you do the steering wheel. The dedicated video for the steering wheel. I have several tutorials on my channel at this point, and I'm making more. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I do this, how I build, just check out my channel. Subscribe if you're not, then you can check out how I built this, because I don't gatekeep information. I share everything. You can download my Apple CarPlay right now if you want. It's on my channel. What no-hazy server are you on? I'm on a custom server that I built for myself. I'm a content creator for them, so I do get access to a few other things. And sometimes when I want to just try a car, I just come here because I can choose what cars are in the server. And I am super excited because I bought this Cadillac yesterday, the CT5V. I bought it yesterday, so I just wanted to drive a little bit here in the game. Bro, how many money you burn for build this gaming setup? Omi, you burn about $700 build the setup. Obviously, I'm not talking about the TV or the PC. Those things you gotta either have or buy, but then it depends on your budget. You don't have to go triple screen like I do. And you don't have to buy an ultimate like 4090 PC with a 9950X3D. You can buy just a regular normal PC and run 1080p if you want. It sounds like a dumb question, but what's a 3D printer? It's not a dumb question per se, but it's just it prints objects that you have visual on your computer, so you can design something like, for instance, this little cover. Oops, hit the camera. This little cover here that I made to put there on and kind of hide the trim around my wheelbase. I just have this, and I can just put it around the turn signal, and it will look a little better. And I didn't put it correctly. Fix it. There you go. So there's two types, mainly two types of 3D printer. There's other types, but the most used ones are plastic extrusion and resin printer. You made it a goal to build this when I buy a house. Nice, dude. When you do, don't forget to share with us your build in my Discord. We do have a bunch of smart people there, smarter than me, that can help you out with ideas and stuff and find you solutions. But this is a little bit of MacGyvering. Every time you're building something like this, you're gonna have to find solutions for, you know, problems that you don't need or don't have. You find new problems to find new solutions. How much does it cost? About $700. Hey, Slow G-Tech! How are you, man? You heard about the news? Did you see on my Discord the video I posted? This baby here? I have one in my garage in black, just like this one. So happy. So excited. My Discord is on my Linktree, Tao. You can find it if you go to my Linktree. You can find it on my TikTok there. PC with a 9900X 5080 should be similar performance and cost. Yes, it should work fine. It's not going to work 4K triple, I can assure you, because even though I have a 99X3D with a 4090, I'm running 67, 70 FPS on a triple here. I have everything maxed out. But yes, you're gonna be able to run normal, probably even 2K. $17,000? What? No, 700. 700. 2 zeros. You off today? No, I'm just going back to the pits and I gotta start working. I'm not off. But I gotta end the live stream. Going back to the pits. There's about, what, another 10 miles? People see the rain in this part, it's open, and they're going, oh, it's raining in the tunnel. People don't understand it's an open part of the tunnel. So annoying. I posted a video the other day, and it's going viral on Instagram. Over 1 million views in 2 days. And people just don't understand. As I crashed and I had 300 million points, still have it, but damn it. Hey Matt, how you doing? So today we're driving a little bit the Cadillac CT5V. I wonder why. Hold on, guys. You guys okay? Test driving the car? Yeah, you could say so. Oh, thank you, Jason, for the super chat. I see your question. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, dude, thank you. And my pleasure to help you guys and answer questions. I think this is the whole purpose of live streaming. I don't understand streamers that don't talk, you know, to each their own. But thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate you, man. It's super helpful because those things, you know, are small tokens of appreciation, you know, motivate you. You know, if I can keep my hobby sustainable, it's amazing. And I can create more when I'm off. Whew. I'm on a white line there, but that's all right. You're okay, I guess? Neck's not hurting? Just a tiny swipe. We're almost at the pits. We're almost at the I think the toll booth is coming real soon, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. We have heavy traffic here today in Japan. Set up prosciutto. And we're going too fast because the game is kind of set for about 120 to 140 miles an hour. That's the speed usually best. Can you customize the cars on the game? You can change the colors, I think, yes. But you can change the tune, but you can't customize in a way like, oh, I'm gonna lower it to look better or put a spoiler, that kind of stuff. You can change the colors easily, but just kind of have to deal with whatever they send you. There we go, we're back at the pits. Almost. And here we are. Nice. All right, fellas. Here we are with this beautiful sunset. Take this out of the screen with our Cadillac CT5V. My wheels are different. They're black, but they're different. They're similar though, very similar. It's the wheel of my car, very similar. All right, guys, I gotta go, and I will be back tomorrow. Let me see just a few more questions real quick. Torture homework. Cyberfan, hope to see you tomorrow, man. Only thing I'm wrong about Japan is this game. Are the cars. Yes, so the server has some cars that I don't think are really normal for Japan. That car sounds so badass. I could only imagine. Oh man, the sound in real life is so amazing. And you feel the sound. Burnout. Yeah, we can. Oh, it doesn't pop out the tires, but we can do a quick burnout here. Just some donuts. think it doesn't. It's rear wheel, so if I think I have to move my brake bias. Is that a Nissan? No, it's a Cadillac. All right, let me lower the volume here. Chris, Hot Pocket, can I get a quick shout out? I'm a new content creator and need help. Well, shout out to you, Chris. Good luck on your endeavor, man. One more minute now, guys. I gotta go. Todos os botões do painel funcionam ali. Sim. Oh, look, we got fire. Spitting balls of fire. Nice. Yeah. Yes, todos os botões funcionam. Oh no, we're not gonna do anything we saw today. So we're just gonna have fun. But look at the tire temperatures. They're all red. Only the front ones obviously aren't. Nice, guys. Well, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna live stream an American Truck Simulator. Saturday, we're gonna come back here to Assetto Corsa to drive a little bit more of the Cadillac. And I hope to see you guys on the next live stream as we're burning rubber, literally. All right, guys, stay safe, enjoy your day, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow on the next live stream. Falou.